Oh, hello there. I'm starting to brush my teeth. It's nighttime. To make something, I'm preparing myself to go to bed. But of course, today is 20th of February. Bear with me. I'm gonna brush my teeth while telling my story for what happened with me today. Um, what happened? It's Wednesday. I woke up at 8 o'clock. It's supposed to be 7:30, but I was so really tired, so I went back to sleep and woke up at 8 o'clock. Had my shower here, and then it's almost like 8:30. I prepared myself, and when I went to the other house, I know I have to be with Steve, but he left with the truck. So the van was there, and then I found that Robert was still sleeping. So I said, well, I have to go back to my room and do something else. Like I opened my emails and checked them, my Facebook, those my ritual thing. And what happened? When I went back by around 9 o'clock, Robert was preparing himself. So we left at that time. And we drove to the warehouse with a van. And I said I have to get back to the National Croquet Club because I accidentally took some of the LED pillar candles that they have. I have to return to them. So I went there and looked for Miss Sandy, who's in charge for the catering, but she's not there. So I left it to the other lady there, telling her that we brought this extra 6 candles, which is actually for theirs, and they don't have to worry about the other sets of candles that we were looking for because we found it already. And then I went back to the warehouse, and Steve and Robert had a meeting with Chris, who's in charge for the enterprise rental vans, the big ones and the trucks, with 2 other guys there. The one that I remember was Chad, who's a bit Latino, and he's gonna take care of us because they're promoting like a monthly or a 6-month rental thingy instead of just renting them anytime. I mean, if you rent them, you have to rent to, what am I saying? Whew! They're making a promotion that you can pay the whole 6 months and you can rent anytime. That's their promotion. So Chad will be coming next week to the warehouse again. So I was doing started doing again to the QuickBooks. Well, they're having a meeting, but I couldn't finish it because the meeting was done, and I have to call Jerry because I have to explain something or ask some questions regarding that one, regarding the account. So anyway, it happened, and after that, I just did some paperwork, and we had to. Oh, then Mrs. Mellinger called up Steve again to ask to bring the tables from their house to their office because the rental company TechLogic, they will be they'll charge an extra charge for that. They're gonna charge him another fee for delivering it from their house to their office, which is just 2 blocks away. So what's what we did, and we have to check all the stuff that was still they're looking for. We found some pans, and we took the feathers that's ours, and we brought it to the van, and then we went to the house, and they discussed some stuff, and Steve suggested to Miss Mellinger for the next time they have a party, they'd rather have Chef Rene, who did the cooking for the Mardi Gras, to be placed in the farm already with all the kitchen stuff, so it would be easier for them rather than using their house. And we went back to the warehouse, and we went to Dante's for our lunch, and then John was our server, and I just had the breakfast, like the hash browns and corned beef and the sunny side eggs. Went back to the warehouse after that, and I tried to finish the invoice that we still have the pending invoice that they haven't paid by the DMCs, and then so Josh wasn't there because we have nothing to work anyway. By 4:30, I went with Steve, and we drove the truck going home. And then I just started, some stuff like preparing myself for a letter from my brother because I'm going to send some coral pieces for him in Dubai. But I haven't started that much because I was distracted with my dinner, and then they called me up for dinner in the other house. I'm really full because I ate Chinese, I ate the Subway, and then I was worried about Dan because every time I call him he's not answering. So, and I know he's sick, so I went to his place in his trailer, and he was there, and I gave him the soup that Robert brought from the Chinese takeaway, and I was watching with him. I watched Whitney because he only have the NBC channel. He has no ABC channel, and Whitney then took Guys with Kids, as well as the what's the other one? I never saw this one. It's a criminal. It's not CSI, but Criminal Minds. So it's just first time I've seen that, and it was my first time to eat the pomegranate, the fruit itself, and I thought it was just it's hard. It's everything has seeds there. So I had it documented too. Then I went back home and watched a portion of Hot in Cleveland. It's a rerun, and I'm trying to finish my stuff for my brother's letter. If I could finish it tonight, before I went to bed. Before I go to bed. So right now I'm brushing my teeth, and that's what happened to me today. So my friend David already went back here in Florida from New York last night, and I called up as well Kelly, who did the massage for me, telling that this thumb is still aching, and my calf there has like a pinched nerve still, and he said like better go for a neurologist. He said a neurologist knew something about the nerves. You know, the doctor thinks about the nerves. So, but you know, the worst thing will happen is just I have like my thumb will be numb, but hopefully it won't happen that way. So anyway, thank you so much for following my journey again, and I still have to finish my toothbrushing. And this is Louis saying good night, bye.